Exercising is a part of our healthy lifestyle. Are you getting a bit tired of the 3-inch spare tire around your waist? Are you becoming increasingly lazy, fat? Let's see. Exercise and improve your fitness level, or sit down with a glass of soft drink and watch your favorite evening television show. What would you do? We all want to keep our bodies young and healthy so that we can live long, happy, and fulfilling lives. There is one simple thing you can do every day to help you deflect those health problems and protect your body from damage and deterioration: exercise. Lack of exercise is harmful to our health. Cardiovascular disease, the nation's leading cause of death, is caused by inactivity. National Heart Association of Malaysia stated that CVDs are the #1 cause of death globally. More people die annually than from any other cause, and not cancer as most people believe. According to the World Health Organization, cardiovascular disease causes 12 million deaths in the world each year. Cardiovascular disease, or cardiovascular diseases, is a class of diseases that involve the heart or blood vessels. A stroke happens when a blood vessel that feeds the brain gets blocked, usually from a blood clot. When the blood supply to the part of the brain is shut off, brain cells will die. The result will be the inability to carry out some of the previous functions as before, like walking or talking, and some of them likely cause is uncontrolled hypertension. Some effects of stroke are permanent if too many brain cells die after a stroke due to lack of blood and oxygen to the brain. Excess fat, also caused by inactivity, leads to a higher incidence of heart disease. One of the main heart disease causes is the thickening and hardening of the inside walls of the arteries, also known as atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis occurs when a fatty substance called plaque, which is made up of fat, cholesterol, or calcium, builds up on the artery walls, causing them to narrow so that less blood can flow to the heart muscle. Then cause blood clots to form and block the arteries. Data from the Ministry of Health showed that death due to heart disease is 1.5 times higher than that of a cancer. Those who are overweight are more likely to develop heart disease and stroke even if they have no other risk factors. Obesity has a negative influence on blood pressure and cholesterol, and may lead to diabetes. And of course, one of the reasons for obesity is inactivity. University students are not as healthy as we often leaded to believe. We are on the threshold of decline as our level of activity drops. There is a lot of reason university student gives for inactivity, like do not have time to exercise for 30 minutes a day because I have a lot of tasks and assignments to do. I cannot do sport for my tired after 8 hours study at class. I am ashamed to exercise with a group. It is very hot outside. But how many of you stress because of the workload? How many of you have good BMI? And how many of you have a healthy body? For these questions, over one half of my classmates have a negative result. The point here is that exercise for us must come from within, but statistically, that hasn't been happening. This point becomes increasingly significant as you realize that this stage in our lives is a primary force of determining our future behavior. Our inactivity now may lead to inactivity later. Our choice will be affected for coming years. By being inactive now, we are getting ourselves into a route of being inactive. This route can be avoided, but it is difficult. By time to time, it will decrease your energy, build up stress and frustration. You'll be having depression, having bad health and body. Then if you have obesity, then decreases self-esteem and level confidence and more serious disease. I have shown you that by not exercising, we are decreasing our lifespans. If you're not exercising, you're putting yourself at risk for developing a number of serious health conditions. A fair question to ask here is, what is so great about exercise? If it's such a pain in the body, it's not worth living a few more years. To this, I would respond that it isn't such a pain. Exercise is not a large investment, but the yield is very high, so we should all exercise to take advantage of this. Benefit of exercising. Exercise benefits every part of the body, including the mind. It will cause the body to produce endorphins, chemicals that can help a person to feel more peaceful and happy. Exercise can help some people sleep better, also help some people who have mild depression and low self-esteem. It will help you look better. People who exercise burn more calories and look more toned than those who don't. Exercise can help a person age well. This may not seem important now, but your body will thank you later. Women are especially prone to a condition called osteoporosis, a weakening of the bones as they get older. Regular exercise can protect your heart, keep blood pressure and cholesterol levels healthy, maintain a healthy body weight, and protect against diabetes. Exercise also helps to protect against depression and helps you better manage stress. Any sport distracts you because it helps you not think about school, friends, problems, among other things. It brings you time to think about yourself and no one else. It helps you keep your mind busy and to avoid dangerous habits like drugs. I have mentioned some of the most obstacles that may prevent us from exercising. That is any form of sport. So there is some solutions for us. If we have a lot of work to do, try not to distribute these minutes throughout the day. 10 minutes in the morning, and 10 after eating rice for lunch, and 10 minutes before going to sleep. If you cannot do exercise after tired from class, try to make your day full of movement, such as using stairs instead of elevators. Walking instead of driving may also be a good way to start being more active. I have to admit that I have my ups and downs with the exercise habit. So I know that it's not the easiest habit for most people, and most people's experiences consist of starting and stopping and starting again. Which is fine, don't beat you up about it. The important thing is starting again. To exercise, you don't have to lift weights for hours on end or join the wrestling team. Exercise can take as little as 15 minutes a day. For starters, when you are a lazy person, it is difficult to take the first step, but it is all a matter of committing yourself to something that will provide you a lot of positive feedback. Once you start doing exercise and observing positive results, you actually enjoy it. It takes a lot of effort and strong will, but it's worth it. The principal thing to do is to participate in an activity you like. Exercising with a friend or a family member can help make it fun, and having a partner to encourage you can help you stick to it. Once you're in better shape, you'll enjoy pushing yourself a little harder every now and then. But until you get there, just make yourself do something, anything. Just do it regularly and don't make excuses. The key to being consistent is making your workout so easy, convenient, fun, awesome, that not doing it just feels stupid. Well, now I would like to ask that same question I asked above. What would you do? Soft drink and television or physical activity? So, we should all get into the habit of exercising regularly like right now. If all of us now begin a routine of staying in shape, keeping in mind that it will make us healthier, give us a better state of mind and body, we can make the future years of our lives more rewarding. This is the best medicine any doctor can possibly prescribe. I hope I can encourage you to become more physically active today and beyond. Your quality of life depends upon it. Consider these the most important words you'll hear today. Remember, you have a choice. Make the fitness choice. And why wait for tomorrow? Start today.